Well, I played Medea, and so because she's on stage the entire time, it was a lot of just hands-on, get your lines memorized, just constantly push, push, and push. And so it was kind of overwhelming for a long time. You had to think about the realism, so you had to worry about the language. I had to think about every single character that I interacted with, because I was basically the only character that interacted with other characters. I had to think about, I mean, she's older than I am a little bit. She's a mother, so there's all these things that aren't in my life that I had to kind of layer on myself. And so the first week of rehearsal was a Medea that did not look like the end Medea that I had. You had to just continue layering.
I played the role of the nurse. So this was interesting because in the script, the nurse is kind of like the old wise woman. And then
she's Medea's nurse.
She has taken care of Medea since she was little. And because we're setting it in the now, Jeff didn't want to add on the theatrical layer of making someone our age be older. So he just decided to make the nurse kind of this young sort of au pair housekeeper person. And so that was kind of an entire character that I had to construct just from my own imagination.
Jeff Grace, he's our director. He's a visiting professor here at Knox, but he's an excellent one. And he directs based on images. So he'll take the script and just picture it in his mind, because he thinks he gets through to the audience through beautiful images. Mm-hmm. So for instance, the last scene in the show, he had this beautiful image of Medea covered in blood, her children's blood, on the balcony, with Jason in a sandbox being reduced to a child. That's the metaphor you have there. Crumpled down there crying. So that image he wants didn't matter so much what we were saying, but that just so that the audience could take that picture with them and kind of just continually think about it.
Well, and that's the idea, is that as human beings, we consciously or not pick up on images more than we do words. And so when somebody's seeing the show, their mind might zone for a minute, but their eyes are generally going to stay on the stage. And as long as their eyes stay on the stage and they get those images, then they're kind of getting the story. And also, again, images are much more likely to kind of stay with you in your mind. So if he wants to give the audience something to think about, which he always does, then he wants those images to be there to help them think about those things after they leave the theater.
As for like the rehearsal process, the play is separated into episodes instead of scenes. So we would start with one episode, work that throughout the week, and maybe get through 2 episodes a week. And then that Saturday we would run everything we worked on that week. So every Saturday we just continue building. The cast was very talented. They are a broad range of ages. We had 2 freshmen in there. I mean, this is their first term at Knox, and they got this experience to work on the main stage.
2 seniors.
2 seniors, juniors, sophomores, we're all there. I mean, I'm a junior.
I'm a sophomore.
So everyone has an opportunity here at Knox. I mean, the whole point is that you're having fun, too.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's a little hard when you're doing Greek tragedy.
Well, I think maybe the second or third rehearsal, we had like a pizza party together.
Yeah.
I mean, to get to know each other. And really, I think that the theater experience, unlike any other experience, bonds a group of people together.